else we got? Trini, Pops, Cynthia Rose, Bella, Brandy. Hey, shout out to Brandy, man. She's been tuning in on Facebook all the dang time, man. Hey, I love you. Love you for that. Thank you so much. Lindsay, what's up, Lindsay? Thank y'all so much for tuning in. We're going live in a few moments on the 360 official 360 Chop Shop podcast. Tuning in live. We got some good stuff to talk about.
We on live on 360 Chop Shop.
We are live
on Facebook.
Live and direct, keep it in effect. This is the 360 Chop Shop podcast. Thank you so much. Happy Easter. Happy Resurrection Day. So we're going to give our love to every one of y'all. Yeah. How's y'all week been? This is our second episode ever. Our second episode. We're still doing our trial runs here. We're still trying to, work out the kinks. Shelter in place is, we're gonna make it work the best way that we can. We have different plans for this platform, but we're gonna make it work any way that we can. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's tuning in on my Facebook, on DJ Cosmos Facebook. Make sure you follow Instagram. You follow the Facebook page of the 360 Chop Shop. We got the family in the building playing poker. Cheers, bro. Cheers.
Cheers. What's up?
Cheers, y'all. Cheers, y'all.
Cheers.
Everyone on Facebook. Cheers. Happy Easter. Happy Easter, Mickey Mike, Adam Johnson. What's up, man? Max. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Woo. Yeah. Plug it in here. You gotta so you can hear everything.
Are we ready?
Yeah.
Just so I can hear it.
Yeah, we good.
Yeah.
All right, let's run with it.
All right. So right now, we have a little agenda going on for today. We about to just do a little Q&A with us, more about us. We got Nito in here now. So Nito's in. Tell everyone about yourself a little bit.
Nito. He's over there working on the beats right now. Get on the mic quick.
What's up, y'all? We tuning in right now?
Yeah, we are.
No more.
What up? Can y'all hear me loud and clear?
That's good.
Cool. I hope we have a good podcast. We have everybody listening. 360 Chop Shop.
Hey, if people haven't met you before, let them know who you are. Let them know what you do.
I play records. I play music. I get lost into the music, and I give you guys a track list to escape reality. That is me. That's my job.
That's what's up. So you want to do a little runaround throughout the boxes?
Try and get everything situated, cue everything up. We got Mo Man in the building tonight, right?
Nah, actually, Mo Man is going to be spending his time with his Easter with his family.
Okay.
He was celebrating Easter a little too hard today, so, we're going to give him a break. He's been working hard this whole quarantine. He had his gym set up at his house, so, he needs a little break. But we're going to catch up with Mo Man probably next week.
Man Up Athletics. Shout out Man Up Athletics.
Man Up Athletics.
Yeah.
Follow them on IG, everything. They're about to be on our show next, though.
So everybody that's tuning in right now, again, thank y'all so much for tuning in live. This is the 360 Chop Shop podcast coming at you right here from the Monterey Bay. We coming in from 3 different cities right now. We coming in from Seaside. Oh, no, y'all moved. So we got Marina and we got Prunedale, but either way, we're from the Monterey Bay. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. We all represent nothing but love. So we got nothing but love for y'all. Hey. So
if you're on here right now, let us know where you tuning in from.
Yeah.
So we can shout out your city.
So we got 2 Facebook streams going on right now. We tuning in on my Facebook and we tuning in on the 360 Chop Shop podcast. So make sure if you tuning in, make sure you drop them comments. Make sure you drop them likes. If you have any questions for us, or if you guys want to engage in the conversations, That's where to do it at. Okay. So we want you guys to be a part of this just as much as we want to be a part of y'all conversations. And, we want to just, we're not here to stir up any controversy. We're not here to, bring any bad vibes. We just want to have a nice little friendly discussion. So we got, hey, what up, Thote? July's in the house. Happy Easter. Happy Easter. Everybody's watching. Happy Resurrection Day.
Shout out to Mr. You Don't Know How to Eat.
Mr. You Don't Know How to Eat, man.
Follow his Instagram for all that food, though.
I'll tell you, hey, he was sending the pics to the group text. He had, man, I wish I was celebrating my Easter over there, man. He had the whole spread going on, like it ain't even shelter in place. I'm like, man, we over here eating leftover fried chicken.
Yeah, even though he's living quarantine life, he's still eating good.
Yeah.
How you do that?
He just knows how to eat.
I need to get on game.
Shout out to AJ and Salinas. Happy Easter, man.
Happy Easter, man.
Yeah. So, how's everybody's Easter? Hey, how's the family going? You guys enjoying yourselves?
Everybody have fun hiding the eggs for the kids.
Man, we didn't even do that over here.
Outdoor.
Yeah.
Somebody did it.
Yeah, we didn't. We just
We haven't done
chilled. I mean, I went and made a delivery over to Alan's house earlier.
that.
Drop off some
Special
stuff for the
delivery.
kids.
What up, Boo? Who's in the house?
Yeah, we just over here at the house, I had to do a couple of vape deliveries, take EJ's delivery, and just, got a little presents from the kids. It was all we all blessed, and we just thankful for everyone,
Yep.
See, I woke up this morning and actually I did a little Easter set this morning. I don't know if you guys caught it this morning. I did a little DJ set live playing, nothing but some gospel music. So
I heard it from my room. I was asleep. That's what woke me up.
Hey man, it's a resurrection day. How do give praise to the Most High?
It's all good. I woke up to God, man. So it's all good.
Yeah, dude, man, I'm still recovering from last night. We had a little Zoom session going on.
Man, we was up to I don't know how late we was zooming, bro. We was going on trying to figure it out, just trying to figure out how we could do a dope ass scratch session and post it. But
we were pretty deep last night.
It was solid. It was solid.
I popped on for a minute, and then I was like, "I'll be back," but I never came back.
Was it a ramen break like Brian, or was it a boo boo break?
Nah, I went. I ended up falling asleep.
Man, hey, shout out to all the family that's tuning in right now. I got my brother Gabe just tuning in. Boo, what's up, Chris?
What up, cuz?
You got your brother Jay on there too. So this is the 360 Chop Shop podcast. Why can't I always get that right?
Hiya.
It's only the beginning. That's why we're still in the beginning stages of this whole thing. We're still new to this. This is a whole new different spectrum of phone, that we're entering in. But we just want to be able to connect with everybody that's tuning in.
And we are on Spotify as well. So
if
you missed tonight, whatever you want to rehear it, rewatch it.
Yep.
We are on.
You can always go back to it.
We just try to rekindle no flame, man. This is what we used to do on 97.9 in Fuego,
You know.
It's on there. Hey, show everyone the little stickers that we give you guys.
We gotta do this real quick. Hold on. Where's it at?
Bow.
Hey,
get back.
Alan,
Hip hop
you
Imas.
gotta say the whole thing, man. How do we used to take phone calls?
97.9 in Fuego, blazing hip hop Imas.
Hip hop.
Hey, last week we talked about flyers. Whoever had flyers to the Jackal, man. We had. Remember this one though.
Let me see.
The Summer Sizzle collab with Entertainment.
Yes.
2003. Remember that one?
We taking it
Hold
back.
Hold on. What else we got? We had the Christmas party, the Holiday Inn.
What?
Remember that?
And what model did we have on the back?
No, chilling at the
We always
Holiday
go some type of
Inn.
Victoria's Secret
We
model.
straight up Google images. That's how we roll.
Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Hold on. We're gonna bring it back to this one though. What about this one?
Yeah.
Redemption.
Y'all don't remember?
Hey,
the
I just found the
Redemption party,
flyer for
though.
Redemption 2.
Fit Athletics, right? Fit Athletics.
Yeah. We
We got shut down. You remember that
Shout
story?
out to RCO. Remember RCO back in the day? What up, Brad?
PG, Michael Branson.
Who else we got there? 40831. Look, the old school logos, the SX logos.
0831, also known as the
Hold
Underhawk.
on. Free Toto. We had Free Toto on the flyer. That's when he was
Where
on
was he?
vacation.
Where was he?
he went to Disneyland. He was on vacation
For a
for a
while.
cool minute.
When he
So
came
Got a
back,
new job.
Oh, I forgot we put.
Man, hold on.
Hey, don't you still watching?
You still watching? Oh, we had the showcase Thursday, so we had the open mic, at the old Planet Gemini. Man,
Shout out to Anthony.
Tony Lane, old school, man. We had this thing sold up back in the day, but it wasn't like how when we had it going for 97.9 Fuego, blazing hip hoppy mas.
Hey, you remember though, we got in trouble for promoting our events.
Yeah, and Marina for that redemption. You remember it too?
Yeah.
Redemption was supposed to be at the Philam.
You can't stop greatness. What's wrong with that?
Bro, we got in trouble for promoting everything that we did. I almost got fired because I was promoting those jackal parties on the radio. Yeah, that did say free throw on the flyer.
It did. Free throw. See how much we love you?
He probably never
Show
even
that again.
saw
Hey,
that
put it
one.
up. Put it up on the screen. Put it up on the screen one more time.
Here, hold on. Where'd that flyer go?
Screenshot. It's a first screenshot right here.
Yeah.
No.
Redemption, Saturday, August 2nd, 2008 at the Marina Philam. Man, that was the B-boy competition.
Hey, we got so much publicity on that one too. We had the interviews in the newspaper.
Yeah.
And then the police department got hold of it and they shut us down. We ended up
That's
having
because
to move
of
it, like,
this
last
party.
minute.
This is the party that shut us down right
Shut us
here.
down completely. That was
The
one.
hyphy.
The hyphy movement.
Man,
Yeah, that was the last of it.
it was this is the way it reads on the advertisement: free parking, white t-shirt, blue jeans, and Nikes. Icy white tees only. So we was really promoting a dope boy party, right?
That's what clubs don't want. They don't want you rocking white tees in no
You
club
can't
right
get in
now.
the club. This was an all ages event, by the way. 16 and up. This was 16 and up. We charged $5 a head. We probably had about like 500 kids up in there. Man.
Hey, it was real though, because I mean, you remember around that time too, like the dress codes in the clubs were strict.
Yeah.
You couldn't show up into a club with some white tees.
Hey,
and
how many
blue
holes
jeans.
in the wall do we have to patch?
Bruh. How many car hoods got stomped out that night, man?
Hey.
Because everybody was trying to go hyphy and go done back then,
How
bro.
many Islanders, Samoans, Tonys we had to run the front door, back door, everything?
Man. Yeah, hey, shout out to all the Usos that came through and worked security for us back in the day. Can't remember your names, but y'all had us deep. Y'all had us down. Shout out to Ryan. Ryan Remedio always held it down for us on the security event. So, who else? Mike Utamapu? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mike.
Yeah.
Mickey. Shout out to Mickey.
Mickey, man. Hey, we love you, man. Oos Juice. Shout out to Oos Juice, man.
Yeah, we got to get you guys on here, Oos Juice.
Oos
I'll
Juice.
be, I'll be sipping that Oos Juice instead of this beer that I'm drinking right now.
What is that? A Corona? No, you got a Bud Light.
Mind Hayes, sponsor me.
Blood ain't the virus.
I got you.
All right. So yeah, we need to get Oos Juice up out here. So let's talk about what this show is all about. So this is the 360 Chop Shop. We're going to talk about a whole lot of things. We're going to talk about music. We're going to talk about entrepreneurship. We're going to talk about sports, even though it's not existing at the moment. We're going to talk about the coronavirus. We're going to talk about current events, how you've been affected. We want you guys to be engaged, so you guys tune in. Thank y'all so much for tuning in live right now. We got DJ Nito in the mix.
Yeah.
My name is DJ Cosmo. Knoxville in the building. The alias is here. So, ladies and gentlemen, once again, this is the 360 Chop Shop podcast. Let's go.
Let's go. What you got, Alan?
Alan, what's our first topic of the day?
All right, I got a little question for everyone right here.
Okay.
It's I'm not fully set up. I don't have that many questions, but it's about like right now, because like business in general, right? My whole thing is about business, right? And business is a big part of like life in general. Like you don't have to be a businessman or have a business to know about business, because you always signing contracts. You always got to sign up for the newest thing, right? But how much time do you guys put into learning about business? Like straight up, like if do you have a lawyer? Do you have a manager? Do you have someone that negotiates your stuff for you? You guys are all in the realm of the entertainment industry. I'm not. So my question is to ask you guys, how do you guys deal with everything? Do you read every single thing on a contract to make sure you ain't getting fucked over? You ain't
You have
getting,
to.
you know,
You have to.
or is it like what is your process? What is your steps that you take when it comes to booking you guys as entertainment, as whatever, you know? What do you guys do?
Well, for starters, we could talk about the DJ aspect right now, because we've been doing this whole DJ thing for a long time, and doing a lot of private gigs, weddings, doing the club events, promotions, parties, everything. And from the beginning, we didn't do contracts. In the beginning, everything was just like, all right, we'll do it here, and we do it for a low price because we were just trying to come up. But then the more recognition that we got, and the more time that we spent in building a business and building clientele and building a name for ourselves, it's like, okay, things are gonna, we really need to document this stuff. We really need to like worry about how much income we actually are making and how much revenue we are, and start tracking it, and then taking the whole accounting aspect of it. But at the same time, we want to protect our assets as well. We want to be able to protect everything that we're doing. So we, develop, putting everything in contracts. And from there, it just like, everything has to be in writing when it comes to, because we got to take a deposit, and then we got to, carry out with the service.
Do you,
And,
do you guys write your own contracts, or do you have like a lawyer write it up? You have someone else write it up and you guys put it out there, or do you have the party that's hiring you guys come up with the contract? Or
pretty much I've done everything independently.
Yeah.
With my business partners, so we've all been able to just manage to do it by ourselves and own our own brand. Eventually, I don't really consider us to be that big of a business to where we're taking on those huge clientele at the moment.
Hey, shout out your business though right now.
Hey, Collabo Entertainment, so for those, when this whole shelter in place coronavirus thing is up, you guys are getting married, you guys need a photo booth, you guys need an entertainment company, holler at us. Collabo Entertainment.
Photo booth, they got
lighting,
DJ, MC, everything.
But one thing I have learned though is not just in the DJ aspect, but I want to take my avenues into music, and learning the whole music industry, the whole business aspect of music. It's more than just the artistic side. We all want to create, we all want to make beats, we all want to songwrite, we all want to paint on the canvas, whatever it is you want to do artistically, but when you go into the realm of performing, there's ticket sales, there's merch sales. And then when you want to go on tour, you got to find a way to fund that tour, your transportation, your board, your food, everything. So you gotta know like how the business runs. And, my involvement in music, that where I started out not knowing anything, and thank you so much to EJ that brought me into this realm of the music aspect of going on tours and being involved in a band. And, shout out to Honey Boy for opening up doors of opportunity. And then shout out to Maoli for allowing me to go on that tour with them, and just seeing the progression of what it takes to like really make a business out of your art and owning your own brand and owning what it is, So, we all watch movies like, all these music movies, Straight Outta Compton and Notorious, and what other music? We all watch shows like Empire, Man, there's a lot to this music business, man. There really is a whole lot to this music business, but I'm just in the beginning stages. Right now, for me personally, I'm in the stage of creativity, creating a product for the people. Working with the artists in whom I've been working with for the past couple of years now, in addition to the artists that I've been working for a long time, including EJ, my brother, the foundation. Just want to be able to just create that product and produce something that we can make a business out of it. And, cheers. I hope I'm not just rambling, but, I hope I'm making sense.
Hey, I need a shot too, man. What y'all sipping on?
That heme, man.
Damn.
Yeah. But
yeah, I feel it. You always need some kind of contract to protect you, just knowing, because we had those times when we were on the road and promoters supposed to pay you something, but
Janky.
there was
Shout out to the janky
contract
promoters.
or nothing set up, and next thing you know, we're not getting paid. You know what I mean? So it's we've been down that road many times, and that's why, like when you deal with that kind of stuff, you also learn. You know what I mean? That's part of the business too, is
So
learning from your mistakes.
what kind of advice would you give to like young aspiring like artists, DJs, MCs? What kind of advice do you give them like for when in regards to negotiating things like that? Like
Know your worth.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's
Straight up,
always
straight up,
that's always
straight up, I
number
feel
one.
that all day.
Know your worth, and then do your homework too. You know what I mean? Because
Yep.
there's a lot to it, that to every type of business you get into, no matter what it is, there's always something that you gotta figure out and understand the process, right? Like, just as far as how you're gonna do things. I mean, that's something too. Like, I think we can ask you the same thing, is, how do you go about that kind of stuff?
I mean, yeah, Alan, you own two businesses. You own two businesses right now that we know of. Two, and you're staying afloat right now. I mean, you have a vintage clothing shop,
Grass
and
and
you have
change,
and you have a vape shop.
Bake 3-1.
And
for me-
especially in these hard times right now, with this hard times right now with small businesses, especially there's a lot of small business owners that are watching right now. Shout out Cheesecake Germations and Butterhouse. But what advice can you give for these small businesses, how they could continue to thrive, during these times?
Just keep your head in the game. Just keep your head in the game. Like, no matter what, like, shoot, when vaping first came out, like that was fruitful. It was a really fruitful time of my life where everyone and their mom was like, yo, I want to blow clouds. Right? And it was like, so everyone wanted to buy things. And back in those days too, it's like when I first started, it's like profit margins were like intense. Like I could spend $15 on something and make $50 profit on it, right? But I made mistakes. I learned from them, and it was because I just stopped researching, stopped knowing about business, stopped like just keeping my head into what I was dealing with, because I feel like that's really important. Is like your craft, right? My craft was at that time was vaping, right? I was like the fucking master vapor, I knew all about vaping and how to build coils and all this shit. But if I got out of my business sense, then that's what ruined me. I opened a shop in Salinas with Eric, and we weren't ready, but we just wanted to capitalize as much as we could capitalize, and we ended up losing that thing, and took like major losses that took away from what we were doing super good, like when we were doing super well at our regular location. Right now it's about, even though this COVID stuff's going on, I'm fucking losing money. I'll tell you that much right now. It's like I do enough sales right now to cover my rent, but I'm not doing enough sales to like re-up everything I'm buying. But I don't think this is gonna take me down. I think this is something that's just a little hurdle. I might have to dive into my own personal funds to keep it going, but that's the goal. Like, I'm gonna sell, like, I have hella shit. I'm selling hella shit right now, like on my own, to just stay alive, because I know after this is all said and done, I'm gonna be straight. And you gotta believe in yourself,
Yeah.
like shit.
And you gotta believe in your business. You gotta believe in your product.
Stand behind it. Yep.
And for those who need vape needs, you guys need vape juice, holla my man. He's doing delivery service. So
yeah, I'm delivering, I'm meeting up, whatever. Square site. I got a little site up. It's vape31.square.site, something like that. I'm working on it right now. It's still in the process, but you guys
just hit him up on Instagram. Hit him up on Instagram. Where's the Instagram handle?
It's Vape31, VAPE, the number 3ONE.
There you go. So those who need that, those vape needs, you guys need juice, cartridges, whatever you need, new coils. My man got you.
So for you guys,
yeah.
like your personal shit, like on personal business, what's your identity? Like, who are you? Who are you towards your own personal brand? You know what I mean?
Authentic.
What do you
In
give?
one word, to sum it up is authentic.
Yeah.
Because when I'm DJing and the energy that I'm putting out while I'm DJing, whether if I'm singing along, if I'm dancing, if I'm going out on the stage, and if I'm, just running the girl, that's just me. And the music that I do, the music that I produce, the music that I write, it's all me. It's from the heart. I'm not trying to portray anything else but realness. And I want to be able to, make a difference and change the world some way, somehow by my own personal experiences, because we all go through a lot of things emotionally. We all go through our own personal struggles. We all go through a lot of things. And when we could be authentic is the most we could attract an audience. I think people, when you're up there performing and you're putting on an authentic show, when you were giving your positive vibe and who you are, like just for instance, you take artists like J. Cole, you take artists like Kendrick Lamar, you take artists who are out there just being themselves and affecting the world by sharing their heart. I think that's probably the best product, because when you watch a performance and they're putting their emotion and they're putting their whole heart into that performance, whatever it may be,
you can see it, you can feel it.
Yeah, you captivate that crowd, and the crowd is listening, and the crowd wants to interact, and the crowd recites that same exact energy that you were showing them. And when you could do that, when you connect with your crowd in your product artistically, no matter what it could be, that's the best way.
It's a different feel.
Yeah,
when you can interact with your crowd and feel it. I see DJs left and right that they don't know how to talk to the crowd and in tune with them, and then they're just not in motion, and it doesn't work.
That's real. It's because all of our original backgrounds in this group is where we all originated as DJs, right? Kind of thing, like where that was like our little high school passion that we all loved and wanted to develop, right? Yeah. But what makes like DJs, like what separates the bunch, because you got people like me who I loved DJing, I loved scratching, I loved mixing, I loved being a part of the crowd and entertaining a crowd, but I never made it to the level where you guys have been, especially like Mo and Nito now, the way you guys are doing things now, it's like, shoot, man, much props, like shit, I couldn't get there,
The thing is though, it's like we still see ourselves as like not even near the peak.
Seriously.
It's like there's a lot of other artists and performers and DJs that have accomplished so much that we feel that we should be at that level. But how come we're not at that level yet? I think a whole lot to do it is perseverance and or lack thereof. And focus, distraction, it's
self-discipline for sure.
Self-discipline, definitely. It takes a lot of self-discipline and hard work and determination to get to where you want to be. And that's why I said last week, it's like one thing that I could change is my work ethic. If I could have my work ethic that I have now 10 or 15 years ago, man, who knows where I could be right now. But the thing is it's like you just got to continue to climb. You just got to continue to apply your passion and allow it to just take off to the next level. And you got to continue to climb to the next level. And it's just like I said last week, you continue to run the race, but you don't know when the race is going to end. So you just keep on going, nonstop. What's up, Lester? Lester.
Lesteezy.
Lester.
I got a question. I got a question from Facebook. This is coming from Boo. And he says, how y'all deal with staying in tune with today's booty ass hip hop? I'm gonna leave that for Nito. Nito, can you answer that question?
How do you stay in tune?
That's cool. That's word for word quote. That's coming from Boo on Facebook. How y'all deal with staying in tune with today's booty ass hip hop?
If you got questions for me on the Chop Shop page, hit me up. I'll let everyone know. So hit us up on there too.
Us DJs, we're in the record pool, so we get all the music and we have to listen to it. We have to give our input on how we like it or not. And you see what what has the high ratings, what people like. And I mean, it depends on the person too, what kind of music you're into. But for me, I love all kind of music. But there'll be crowds where it's the music that you like that you can't play for them because they're not feeling it, and you got to play what they like because that's what you get paid for. You know that.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's not your genre, but you do it anyways, and the crowd's dancing. You're doing your job.
I know Moby playing that banda.
Man, you know what? That's the thing about me. It's like I love music, just like Nito said. You gotta love music, and I love the energy more than I love the music. Honestly, when it comes to DJing, because as a DJ, your whole job is to create the energy, no matter what the energy may be in the room, no matter what the genre or generation of genre the music may be. You got to be able to connect with them. And sometimes me personally, I don't like the music that I like to play. Do I speak Spanish? No, but I may know a little Spanish music.
But he can dance like
I could get down on some songs. I get down some money. You know what? I do my thing. If I was to go to the club, I would prefer to play more 90s hip hop and more like 2000s genre hip hop.
Watch out if Chris Brown comes on.
hey, Nito, drop that for Mo right now.
Drop that. No, we ain't gonna do that right now. Last time I did that, I hurt my hip. I'm getting too old for this, bro. And I had to perform at a show the next day in Sacramento, opening for Maoli with a busted hip, just because I was over there trying to do a Chris Brown move, and I shouldn't be doing it. So
hey, where was that? In San Diego?
Yeah, what show was that?
So peep this out. This is the very last show of the Sense of Purpose tour, and we had a show with Leak and Justice over at Tiki Pete's in San Jose. So I promoted the show for them so that we could get our shout out to Leak Pepper, shout out to Justice, Joey the Prophet. Thank y'all so much for tuning in on Wednesday night for my man's birthday. But we went to the show, had to do the show, and I do my thing. And I do the same routine to no guidance. I do the same routine. I did it every night on tour. And just the one night, and there was the crowd wasn't even really there. It was towards the end of the night. I was just playing music, and I'm just gonna just show off. And I did the same move that I always do, and I do this little turn and bop.
Oh, that's
and
Lester said he's seen it.
Yeah.
Can you do it? Can you do it real quick?
No. He see me get down on stage in San Diego. But this one time in San Jose, and the next night I had to go to Sacramento. When I did that move, my hip hop, and
he was doing hip hop,
and it all fall down.
Hey, but you know what?
I held it up like a G though. I held it like I stopped dancing. I'm just gonna go back. I'm gonna DJ, finish the rest of the night. Took a couple shots. Rode up to Sacramento that night with Roland. Shout out to Roland.
Excuse me.
And then, I was like, I don't know how I'm going to do this show. I still got it's the last show of the Sense of Purpose tour, Sierra's B, Molly, I got to do my thing. I got to get up on stage. But, I had about like.
Hey, Mo, how long were you going on tour?
I only went on half the tour. I didn't go on the full tour. The whole tour was 3.5 weeks. I went on 2 weeks of the tour.
And I was watching your lives and your story. I was living through your story. I'm like, man, you're having a blast. I wish I could be there.
Man, yeah. So shout out Maoli, shout out Sierra's B. That was a great time, that whole tour. But to end the tour off with a busted hip, and I still was able to perform. And y'all can see that on Sierra's B's page. You guys look at that nice little promo video my man Vigilante put together, man. Shout out and got me on there. I still did my thing. I
want to ask though. Yeah. So you injured yourself while you was dancing, but did you keep going?
Of course.
He kept going.
The show must go on. I am a performer, okay?
I'm pretty sure you did that on another tour too.
I did the same exact move that night in Sacramento. Like it didn't even matter because I did have 2 Norcos going on in my system, so I didn't even feel
Cheater. You cheater.
Hey, it's just like in Hawaii. Remember when we did in Maui? You guys,
Yeah.
I don't know. Not too many people know this story. When we went to Maui, we went on tour with OAC, and we was in Maui. We was like, okay, we're gonna go jump off some waterfalls, and for some reason, I always get hurt on these type of things, just like I did on the night. Because so okay, we jumping off waterfall. I'm like, all right, first time, all right, no problem. Jumped in the water, like, all right, cool. And we do it again. Second time, I'm gonna just try. I slipped off the rock, cut my foot, tumbled and fell. I didn't really fall and hit the
water.
It could have been bad. Like
Yeah.
it could have been really, really bad. It was a bad fall off of at least a 25-foot high rock going into water. And yeah, it all falls down. But I performed that night. At where was it? It was at the Watercress. At the Watercress, we performed that night. Still put on a great show, and felt it the next morning. But you know, these are memories that's all part of fun and entertainment. The show must always go on. You always got to perform no matter what. You don't have a voice. You got to sing it with you, whatever you got. And if you ain't got no hip or you ain't got no foot, you still got to do it. You still got to perform.
Cosmo falls down a lot. He still get back up.
Yeah, man. I take L's, but I take dubs too, you know?
On that note, I'm going to play your track. You ready?
Oh, man.
There you
No,
go.
it's not going down, though.
This is a track he hurt himself to right here.
Yeah. I was really dancing to this, and I hurt my head.
Oh. I know you feel
But
that.
hey, you know what? I still do what I do, though. I still do what I do. I still make it work. You can see the videos on my Instagram. They're all on my highlights. So you guys want to run that back, go right ahead.
Hey, that's like that Dwayne Wade, Michael Jordan type of thing. It's like it don't matter how many times you fall down.
Mamba.
It's all about how many times you got back up right after.
Mamba
You know?
mentality, bruh. D Wade too, but you know it's all about Mamba head.
That's what I was gonna ask Mo today when he was on the show. I was gonna ask him about how he felt about this whole Kobe thing. You know, it was like one of my questions. So
Man, yeah, we didn't really get to talk about it too much about Kobe, but I took it pretty hard, man. You know, I took it really hard. Kobe is definitely one of my favorite athletes, favorite persons to
Well,
live,
cheers to
you know?
Kobe, man.
Cheers. This
to
was with Kobe.
hey, let me get a little cheers.
Cheers.
Hey,
You
wrap me
you
up.
got your shot.
I need a refill.
Hold on, I'm about to get racked up real quick. Let me cheers with you guys.
All right.
No.
Hey, everyone down here watching right now, come and cheers with us. All right, cheers to the camera. However you do it, you know what I'm saying, with us.
If you
Yeah,
in the
Stop,
comments,
stop.
put a shot emoji. Put a shot emoji in the comments, everybody.
If you
Take
take a
one
shot
with
with
us.
You got your brother online. What's up, Glenn?
I got Max on there.
Right here.
Troy,
Right here, Max,
Glenn.
Glenn,
What's up,
Max,
C-Lan?
Glenn, right here. Cheers, Blaze.
Beryl,
Cheers, Alan.
Maribel.
If you taking a
Cheers.
shot, right now, put a cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers
Cheers
with us.
emoji.
Emoji
Shots
right
with us.
now.
Let's go.
Cheers to
If
everybody.
you're drinking water, put a water emoji.
It's
Hey,
all
whatever you
good,
do,
whatever you
know what I'm
drinking.
saying? Cheers to life.
Cheers to life.
Here we go.
One love.
One love. One
Grateful all
love.
day. Grateful. Cheers.
Cheers, Max. But yeah, man.
Excelente.
So back to Kobe though. I took his loss really hard, man. You know, I woke up to the notification right in the morning, and I didn't believe it at first. And I thought it was fake news, but then TMZ posted it, and then it was just flooded. And then it was like for 2 weeks straight, it was nothing but Kobe news.
Didn't seem real.
It was just like it couldn't happen. I couldn't believe it. You know, yeah, man, I cried.
Even the Nipsey, you know,
I
like
cried.
the whole Nipsey thing that came out of nowhere. Nobody believed it. It didn't
Yeah.
seem real.
But Kobe's impact, though, I mean, it's like Nipsey's death was hard on the hip hop community, but Kobe's impact was on the world.
Yeah.
Straight
The
up.
entire
Yeah.
world, you know, and
See, that was hard. Like for me, like when Nipsey was coming out with his music, like I heard it, but I never like dived in. You know, I'm freaking 35 years old. You know, so it's like I think I was a little over his era, like, but like people like Nito, my brother, you know, they all
grew up
moved
on it. Yeah.
like I didn't feel that passion. I didn't feel that passion for like music or like losing someone that was really heartfelt to me. When
I think
Nipsey
for
died.
me, it was I had like a dark time, and listening to his music like brought me back. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel you, Alan, because I think it was that kind of goes back to like Tupac and Biggie, like
Yeah.
for us. You know what I mean? Like that was the artist at the time, like in our generation.
Yeah. Because I know
that
when
made the
Tupac
impact.
died. When Tupac died, I
When
remember
Pac
when Tupac
died,
died.
that was wild. I
Yeah.
remember Erica Baldwin was my neighbor, and I came home from school, and I don't think she went to the school the day when it happened, but like she was living on the top of the court where I lived, and I came home and I just seen her crying, and I was just like loud from her house, and I was just like, "What's up?" And she was like, Pac was my dude. Like that was my guy, you know? And I was like, damn, like I didn't
Crazy
feel
how
it like
an
that.
impact it
I
has
feel it
on
more
people.
now than anything, you know?
Yeah.
But Kobe dying was probably like the most
Yeah.
out of any person in my even like my family. Like my grandma died just like in November, and I felt it more to myself when Kobe died. Even like my grandma lived in the Philippines her whole life, right? But Kobe was like, I never met him. I never knew him. But because I've shared so much like emotions watching him play basketball, right?
Yeah.
And that really affected me like a lot.
I think more so because not only that of what he accomplished as an athlete, but what he accomplished as a man and what he accomplished as a father. You know, he had his kids, and his daughters, and of course, we mostly speaking of Gigi, of course.
Kalia.
Yeah. But it's like, it's he gave you not a role model, not to as an athlete, but he was a role model as a father. He gave a perfect
Dude.
example of what a perfect father should be to
Dude, and I've been a father for a long ass time.
I have no kids, but the thing
Longer
is,
than
it's
Kobe,
just like,
huh?
man,
I've been a father before Kobe was even in the NBA. No, I'm just playing. And I'm younger than that motherfucker.
yeah,
No, but when they started winning chips, I had a kid, right? So like everything about him was like something I followed my whole life,
yeah,
and that was something that really took a big impact into my life. Like I still feel different now that he's not here. Like we have Tim Duncan, Kevin Garnett, who are arguably the greatest power forwards to ever play the game in NBA, and they're getting inducted into the Hall of Fame with Kobe Bryant. You know what I mean? Like, dude, and I hated those motherfuckers because they were stopping Kobe from getting the chip. But I respect him right now. Like, seriously.
And I saw Kobe in this Netflix documentary that I watched today, and I recommend anybody who loves hip hop to watch this documentary. I believe it's called L.A. It's about tattoo artist
Mr. Cartoon and the photo guy, right?
Today,
Bro,
yeah.
I watched that thing today, and it's
So
enlightening.
you watched
bro.
the whole thing?
Yeah, I watched the entire thing. from the beginning to end.
I haven't watched it.
so-
I saw the preview though.
Is it a series or just
No,
one
it's a
whole-
it's just a movie documentary.
It's a one show doc.
It's a one show doc, and it's dope because you see where of course it shows a whole lot of LA culture, from of course the time of the riots, the rise of hip hop in LA, the gangs, the poverty, everything. But it shows like how much impact that this one dude and you see them how they blossomed business wise. And it's amazing. It's like, because it's like you're an artist, you're a graph artist, and then you become a tattoo artist. And next thing you know, you're going on tour with all these bands, and you're charging 50 racks per tattoo that you do. I mean,
Is that how much he was charging?
that's how much he was charging, $50,000 for a tattoo, bro.
And they were paying that?
And they were paying because they're big time artists. You're basically,
Hey, where's my tattoo artist homies out here? Fucking Seasick Tattoo. Where you guys at? Give us your
Shoot,
input on that.
Earthbound. Shout out Marlo.
Shout out to Marlo.
You know,
Got
it's
Marlo
like-
too.
Ryan, shout
Marlo,
out to
I need
Ryan.
one.
But it's like,
I
man,
need
it's
to
like
join that train.
all these artists that, like he was on the Up and Smoke tour. He was on tour with Cypress Hill, with Soul Asylum, with Blink 182. And it's like these two guys, and then Estevan, who was the media guy, who was like taking pictures and documenting it, and his pictures are so dope. And like he would sell his pictures to like XXL, The Source, and Vibe, and all these magazines. Like all like a lot of the LA artists you see when their album covers, and they were either the picture was taken by Estevan or it was designed by Mr. Cartoon. And it's so dope, bro, because it's like the impact and influence that these two dudes had on not just hip hop, but the entire culture. You see, like, and it's like, you know, say they're Chicanos from LA, you know, from East LA. So they're straight, you know, it's just dope. I just recommend everybody to watch that. It just barely came out. So if y'all ain't seen that yet, I believe it's called LA. I don't have to look at it again. I just know it's about LA. You know, the famous picture, they did that. It's dope. You gotta peep that out.
That's on Netflix.
That's on Netflix right now.
Hey, so what else is everyone watching?
What is
EJ, what you watching? What you watching right now that you on quarantine? What's going on? What's on the playlist?
What did I just watch recently? I know I finally watched The Tiger King and saw what that was about.
Carol Bascom.
I haven't stepped in it yet. I haven't stepped in it yet.
Hey, Trump said he's about to look into hooking this boy up with some asylum right here.
I don't know, man. I've just been watching all kinds of stuff because, I mean, I've been trying to watch a lot of like old like baseball, like
Here we go.
World Series games or even
Old sports. I found old Michael Jordan cards today. It was crazy. It probably worth some money.
He actually found a Michael Jordan Olympic card going through old stuff. In addition to all these little flyers that he found a Michael Jordan Olympic card, a Shaq card.
I'm not even gonna ask Nito what else he found other than those flyers that he found right there. No.
Used condoms. No, man.
You guys watch All American yet?
No, I heard that was good
I
though.
heard it was good too, though. I haven't
It's
seen it.
it's pretty good. We went through the both seasons in like 3 days.
Hey, that's about the football player who's trying to come up, right?
Yeah. He's basically
Whoever's watched All American, let us know if you've been watching that. Is it legit? Give us
July
a
just
grade.
said LA is good.
Yeah,
so.
he watched
A,
it too.
B, C, D.
is that LA Originals, I think is what it's called, right?
Hey, July just said LA is good, so he's co-signing for that.
What grade you give it, July? Free Toto.
1 through 10. Free Toto. 1 through 10, July. LA is
A,
good.
B, C, D, F.
We'll ask for Max's input too if Max has seen it. He said
He
it's
said
just
it's good. It's good. That's all that matters. It's good.
Yeah. All right.
You get 2 grades with July, good or bad. If it's good,
What
it's
about
good.
you?
If
What
it's
about,
bad,
what about
it's
you
suck.
guys? You guys got any other movies or shows or whatever to watch right now while you on this motherfucking bullshit ass quarantine that we on?
Man,
I know.
I've been watching The Office with Justice.
That's all they be watching.
Hey, The Office is a classic. Bro. The Office is a classic. Watching Bong Appetit. Bong Appetit.
Oh, Bong Appetit's pretty crazy, bro.
I already watched all the
Catch that
episodes, but I
one.
rewatched those again because I love cooking.
You ever make anything that they make
very
on there?
intriguing.
Everything you eat is with
Cannabis.
you know-
cannabis in it. And
Hey, speaking of cooking, we've been watching that Master
Hey,
Chef
July
Junior.
gave LA a 10. He gave it a grade. He gave it a 10.
You guys watch Master Chef Junior?
No.
I haven't. No.
Hey, it's pretty crazy because you got like kids that are like 8 to 13 years old that can cook better than all of us. I
Nah,
swear to
Not
you.
Chef
Hey, I'll
Mo.
square up
Not
with him.
Chef Mo.
I'll
Not
square up with him in
Don't
the
tell it to
kitchen.
Chef Mo. Chef Mo takes that as
Shoot, I show kids no pity, bro, when it comes to kicking in the kitchen. I'll let them
Hey,
know.
I don't know. Let's go hit up Gordon Ramsay and see what he says.
I said
Hey.
kids, bro. He's an expert chef, bro. Nah. I ain't gonna lie. I get out.
Hey, on
I
Netflix,
we
burnt
all
the
know you
chicken
get down.
yesterday.
on Netflix, Ugly Delicious is a really good food like series that's pretty dope. Everyone should check it out. It's this dude who runs I forgot the name of the show. It's called like something Kaku or some shit like that, like in New York. But it's he's some Asian dude basically, but like he goes around and tries all these different kinds of foods. Like he'll go to LA and like mess with all the tacos, like and be like, yo, these are legit ass tacos. He goes to like the South and he'll be like, yo, this is the realest barbecue right here, you know? But it's the dude. I think he owns Furikaku. I think is the name of the business.
That's what July's for. We
But
Yeah, hey, we need
Ugly
July to
Delicious.
join the food critic.
July, I'll get you on
Be a
right
food
now.
critic.
July, if you want to get on and give us your little input,
Yeah,
I'll give you
July.
the ID right now. You can
Hey,
get on.
let,
and give us
let's
your little spot.
let's bring him in since Maurice Mann couldn't make it today.
Is he ready?
Yeah.
Text July. See if he wants
Free
to get on.
Toto. Free Toto.
Free
Hey,
Toto.
he still commented on LA. He said Jerry Lee's in that movie. She's in the small clip. I saw her too. I thought that was Jerry Lee in that movie too. When I saw her, I was like, hey,
From over
that's
here.
Jerry Lee.
From over here, it says she's in a small clip. I can't read that from here.
She's in a clip.
Oh, got it.
In a clip
Got it.
with
Got
a
it.
P. With
All
a P.
I'm reading it right.
Hey, on Hulu too. I don't know if y'all have watched this shit. This shit is the craziest shit I've ever seen. Like one of the craziest little series I've ever watched. Like, cause like I got a family and all that, but it's called The Handmaid's Tale.
Handmaid's Tale.
Handmaid's Tale. It's a trip, bruh. It's
Like
about
made like MADE or MAD.
MAD. Like you have your own maid. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
It's a
MAID.
trip. That show is a trip. It's we got recommended it to by Amelia. You know Amelia. Shout out to Amelia over here. She's listening. But
Shout out to
you
Amelia.
recommended that, and it's basically about like modern day, right? Modern day, something like coronavirus, like or something happened in the world, and the world changed where it went into like straight up like biblical life, and it's like when people say hi to each other, it's like you know what they say. They'll be like, "What up? What up? What up?" They be like, "Blessed is the womb."
Blessed is the womb.
Blessed is the womb because it's all about like fertility. It's all about like
Yeah.
it's all about like it's a trip. It's a trip. You gotta watch it if you guys haven't
Handmaid.
watched it
That's
yet,
on what's
get
that
on
on Netflix?
there. It's on Hulu. Like if you're
Hulu.
watching Power and you're done with your Power shit, get on fucking on that and watch and check out The Handmaid's Tale. That shit's a trip.
Handmaid's Tale. All right.
I'd be on that Masked Singer.
Oh, you know what I just watched? Was Dave, which is
Hey,
Lil-
for
Lil
real, that's
Dicky.
pretty. That's hilarious.
No, it's hilarious.
I
It's-
watched
still
like
haven't
first
seen
couple
it. I gotta
episodes.
see that.
No, you gotta watch it. It's hilarious because the whole premise of the movie, it is actually about Lil Dicky the rapper, but the person behind Lil Dicky the rapper, which is Dave. Obviously, it's a fictional character, but it's still freaking hilarious because you see how he goes through the whole entertainment industry and everything. It's hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think Kevin Hart produces it too. So it's very, very, very comedic. I tuned into it. There's 7 episodes, 30-minute episodes on Hulu right now and on FX. So I peeped that out. So I recommend that. Hilarious. So I don't recommend you watching it with your kids though.
Nah, you can't
Nah,
watch
do
that
not
with
Hey,
kids.
don't watch Handmaid's Tale with your kids either. It's weird.
Hey, something too that I've been on recently is Quibi. Have you guys heard of that?
Nah, what is that?
Like it's basically like this app that they started up, and all the episodes they're around like I think like 7 to 10 minutes or something like that. But they have like several different shows on there where like Chance the Rapper, he does punk now, and it's basically like each one's like a small like punked episode where you go through it and it's like 7 minutes long. And then like Chrissy Teigen, John Legend's wife, she's got some on there where she's like a judge. But the app is pretty cool because like the way things are now with stories and everything on like Instagram and Facebook, Snapchat, stuff like that, they basically designed it's crazy because the app is designed to where when you're looking at it like at your phone like upright, it'll show in that sense like that frame, and then when you turn it, it's like a whole nother like view. So like the app is pretty crazy like how they did that, and it's basically designed because like you'll be waiting in line somewhere or something, and you just look at your phone, you want something to watch, right? So like it's I think the way they set it up is to where you can literally, like, you're waiting in line for your food or something, and you got like 7 minutes to watch a video. By the time the video's done, you go get your food from the counter, you know what I mean? Like stuff like that. So I don't know, that's something that's like the next big thing. But like for T-Mobile customers, they're offering it for free right now.
Check it out.
Hey,
I'm not T-Mobile.
Lester made a little comment, and you want to make sure that everyone knows that Pornhub Premium is out and legit for everyone right now. You gotta make your account
free. Quarantine free.
Quarantine free. Let's see. Let me run through these little comments real quick. I got a question. Hey, John Roston says, "What up, y'all? Happy Easter. Keep it up."
Happy Easter, John.
Happy Easter, John.
Mike Lomboy, I don't know who that is, but he said Happy Easter. And Lester said Happy Easter. And he said also All American is pretty dope. Finished it in 2 days. Abrina said The Handmaid's Tale. And let's see what else we got on here. I swear there was something else, but also I got a question for all y'all DJs out here. Is like how y'all deal from AJ, how y'all deal with like aggressive ass motherfuckers that coming at you guys like, yo, play my motherfucking people? Song, bro.
Like drunk people coming at
drunk, aggressive, play my song.
Oh, you don't want to do that with me.
I'll
make you feel stupid.
Hang out with this girl, you know.
I'll make you feel dumb real fast.
You tell them, give me $100.
Hey, sometimes I'll take the 100, but it'll be like for 30 seconds of the song that you want me to play. Maybe not even 30, maybe like 15 seconds. You didn't say how long, but I'll play it.
Yeah, I've done that. I've done it before, where a dude would like, he came up to me and like, hey, can you play this song? And got kind of like, aggressive. And I'm like, hold on, bro. And I'm not trying to stir nothing up, so I forgot what song it was, but I played it for like at least 10 or 15 seconds, and then I switched to the next song, and I played the song.
Wait, what's the most you've ever got paid to play?
But did he come at you? Did he come at you though and be like, yo?
No, he didn't come at me. He was annoying. He was annoying. He wouldn't leave me alone.
There's a lot of those. There's a lot of them.
I'm gonna tell you right now. First off, as a DJ, we do not like requests.
We don't.
Give them the rules, man. Give them the fucking
tips.
Rules.
Okay. It depends on the request, though. Honestly, it depends on the request. If it's an appropriate request, an appropriate song at an appropriate time, then yes.
What people don't think about is when they come in, they request a song. Do you look at the crowd before you ask the DJ? Because if he's doing his job already and you see everybody dancing, why would you want him to switch it up?
No, seriously though. Seriously,
and be like, hey, play this. When you see everybody dancing already, like, what if this track that you want is gonna kill the vibe and kill everyone from dancing?
Hey, can you let all these aspiring DJs know what the fucking point of being a DJ is about? It's about moving the fucking crowd, not just fucking gassing yourself up about how cool you are as a DJ. Shut the fuck up.
Seriously, man.
It really is about the crowd. It really is about the crowd.
So much where they're like, hey, I guarantee you, if you play this, people are gonna start dancing. And then I look at them like, have you even looked at the crowd?
It's already dancing.
There's so many things. You could YouTube. There's so many different videos of what not to do to a DJ or not to say.
I've heard them all.
Can you play my song already? Because we're gonna go soon. Leave. Bye.
The worst is, hey, do you have this song? And then you go, okay, what song is it? And they start singing it.
I don't know because
it goes like this,
no, the worst is this. Hey, can you play my song? Can you play my song? This song right here. When you wave the phone, I'm gonna tell you right now. This is what I do. When you wave a phone at me, and you are requesting a song, I will take your phone. I will find FaceTime. I will type in mom in your contacts, and I will FaceTime your mom. And if you keep doing it, I will dial 911. And here's your phone. All right. Do not give your phone to a DJ requesting a song. It's a definite no.
You should just go
You never
live
do
on their Facebook or Instagram next time and just rock the party.
I know, right? Nah, and then tag myself, yeah. And then here, hey, but if she fine though, she fine. I'll take her phone. Like here, I'll put my contact.
You put your number.
I'll put follow me at Cosmo Beach. Here you go.
And he said, "I got your song."
You want to request? Just send me a DM.
Hey, send me a text so I can play your song.
But hey, all Moses posts are pinned to the top. Like, you know what I mean? All that work.
He's the biggest Mac of the year. That's why he does things like that.
Hey, Thug goes. Oh, you get the request. Can you play Drake? And you're already playing Drake. I'm already playing a Drake song. What you want? For real. And then man. And then also too, if you guys, when we do get back into the bars and the club scene, make sure you tip your bartenders and your DJs. All right.
Hey, question.
We work hard. We work hard for what we do. All right.
Hey, Mo. Vicky said you took $13 from a white girl that wanted to hear "Party in the USA."
Hell yeah, $13.
Hey,
Did you play the song?
I played "Party in this USA." I got yelled at, but it's okay.
Hey,
I made $13.
Richer, dog.
Hell
Hey,
yeah.
question.
You know what? The most Nito was asking, what's the most I ever got tipped out to play a song? Honestly, I got tipped out $100 one time to play a song.
I've got tipped 100 too. So shout out to the big people that
it was play that funky music, white boy, during concourse week at Chibo, and he wanted to hear it, and he gave me 100 on the spot. I'm like, cool.
That was your song. Mine was Usher. Don't mind.
Question. All right, so we already know it takes $100 to make you play a song, but what else? What else will it take for someone to get you to play their request?
I've always
can't say that on.
Man, hold on, man. You taking some questions in a different direction because he's talking about the people that just like, can you play my song? They'll just keep asking. And honestly, I'm gonna let you know right now, people. When I'm in DJ mode and you see my hands on the turntables in process of transitioning to the next song, do not talk to the DJ. Don't do it.
Yes.
We are in the middle of a mix, in the middle of a transition. Okay.
They grab your arm. They grab your arm like, hey, I'm here.
I'll be like, hold on.
Hey, when you see
One second.
When you see us do this,
1 second.
You know what that means.
1 second. Give us 1 second.
Hold on.
And then I'll talk to you. If you're worth talking to. And if you give us a weak ass request, when we don't even take requests, don't even bother. But anyway, don't do that. Don't do that.
Hey Mo, what's one excuse that we be doing when they ask for a song we don't have it or we don't want to play it? I always tell you, like, just nod your head. Just nod your head.
Then I'll do it all the time. Yeah.
What?
I'll play for you. Yeah. I'll give them the thumbs up and the head nod, and I can't hear what they're saying.
This is what I do. I'll whisper. I'm like, hey, Mom, I'll whisper in your ear. Just nod your head. So they think that I'm telling them to play the song, when in reality, I'm like, just nod your head. Yeah. We're not going to play the song, but just nod your head.
Yeah, we're taking a shot.
All right, take another shot. Shout out to everybody in quarantine.
Let me get my shot.
Quarantine.
I'll drink water.
Cheers,
I'll drink water then. Water.
Shout out to Tory Lanez. Quarantine.
You know, I've always
said I'm already drunk, so I can't be doing that. You know, I can't be.
I've always taken the smile and nod approach.
Yeah,
I got you.
I got those on. Shout out to B.
What's up, Brian?
You know, so.
Oh, my bad. I didn't mean to say your real name on here, Sergeant Hulo.
Sergeant First Class.
Hey, if you guys want to join the military,
Hulo.
If you want to join the military, we got the best dude to get you on right now. Trust me. Trust it. We will get you in the military, like, nice and smooth.
Man, you can't even join the military right now. People are in quarantine.
They're not allowed to do
quarantine. Man, hey,
and shout out to Tory Lanez, man. He got hella people watching him right now.
No, hold on. Who saw
just come out with a new
the
album?
RZA versus Premier? Who saw the RZA versus Premier last
Missed
night?
that one.
Man, hey, they were putting out the classes. I think the RZA got him though. You know, Premier had hits with the Gangstar. You know, they was going back to back. But Wu-Tang forever, man. Wu-Tang forever.
Yeah. Hey, you guys watched the show? The saga?
The Wu-Tang Saga.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
oh yeah,
On
we've been
Hulu.
watching that.
Yeah.
That show is
The
pretty dope.
yeah.
It's pretty dope.
That show's dope. That show's dope.
I'm waiting for that.
They chose good.
next
They
season.
chose good actors to play those parts though.
Yeah. And
The
you know,
dude who played
dude
Old
that
Dirty
played
Bastard, he did a
Raekwon,
good job.
dude that played Raekwon is the voice of Miles Morales and Spider-Man
We just said that Davies don't look like Method Man.
Into the Spider-Verse.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, that's the same voice.
The animated one, the Spider-Man animated
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's a trip.
Hey.
B.
What was a show?
See,
What was a show that you watched as a kid that was like detrimental to your life?
What do you mean?
Repeat that question again.
As a kid, right? You know, like you have Saturday morning cartoons, you got freaking TGIF, you got all this shit that's like set up for you, like as a kid and you growing up, whatever. What was your show? What was your fucking go-to show?
Man, it was
Fresh
all of
Prince of
that.
Bel Air.
hell yeah,
Huh?
Fresh Prince.
Fresh Prince of Bel Air. I seen every single episode of Fresh Prince of Bel Air. I could quote every single episode of Fresh Prince of Bel Air. You know, that was the show back then.
What's
EJ.
that show with Corey and Topanga?
Boy Meets World.
bro.
Hey, I
that
still
was
watch
the
that.
one,
Meets
bro.
World.
I still
That was
watch
the
that.
one.
Disney Plus.
I wonder how she looks like now. Topanga.
Hey, y'all never watched Hanging with Mr. Cooper though?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Hey,
Mr.
that's
Cooper.
on Hulu too.
Hey,
Yeah,
you
bruh.
go back. Okay, you watch these shows as a kid, right? All these 90s and early 2000s sitcoms, and then you go back as an adult and you be like, man, these jokes were dirty back then, man. You get all
Hey,
kinds of-
for
Yeah,
real.
it's
Hey,
like
even-
you would not realize that they were
Even The
talking about-
Simpsons, bruh.
Yeah, for real.
Hey, the Simpsons still rocking though. They
Yeah.
still rocking from when we was a babies.
You
know what I'm
remember?
saying?
You remember
We still
before
listen to the Wonder
before the
Years.
show even came out though? It was all about the Butterfinger commercials, and then next thing you know, they had a freaking the actual
Bart?
TV show. Yeah, with Bart. He came out
Mac
in the
Groening.
Butterfinger commercials.
All I remember is Mac
Matters.
Family Matters, of course. Family Matters.
Family Matters, yeah.
Yeah, that was all that on TGIF. Family Matters. What else was it? Step by
Hey,
Step.
everyone that's on the stream right now, let us know what you guys used to watch back in those days. What was your go-to show? So that we can post it up, we can talk about it the next episode or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Let us know what the hell was popping back in your days for you. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, but
Hey, you guys hear about that? The Sandlot series that's supposed to be coming out too.
I didn't hear about that. I gotta go pee.
nah, I didn't hear about that.
It's all the original characters from the
Yeah.
movie, but they're adults now. It's like based in the 80s or something like that, as them as adults with kids.
Hey, Les Deezy says all that.
Oh, of course.
Oh yeah,
All that. All
Yeah.
that was
Kanan and Kel, of course.
Step by Step. Remember Step by Step?
I said that one.
Oh
Full-
yeah. yeah.
Hey, Full House. So we used to watch Full House all day.
Are you afraid of the dark? Tales from the Midnight Society.
Goosebumps?
He said goosebumps.
Hey, there's okay. We got Max and July still in the comments talking about the verses. So about the producers. So he was talking about Scott Storch versus Neptunes. Who'd you take? Scott Storch versus the Neptunes.
I take the Neptunes.
I'd take Neptunes. I mean, Scott Storch is dope, but like all his stuff sound the same. Neptunes,
yeah,
like
Neptunes, they're
evolved.
always different.
Yeah,
Dope as fuck.
they always evolved. It was like even going back to stuff like listening to stuff now that was like out back then and not realizing that they produced that. And then you actually hear, I forget what song it is, but like Pharrell was on the hook. And like back then you didn't even know. And then when I found out that was actually him, I was like,
For real. I never knew that Pharrell wrote that Rex and Effects.
that's
All I
right.
Wanna
That's right.
Do-
That's what
Did
it
he
is.
really?
That's the
He
one.
wrote that song.
Yeah, because they
What?
covered that on a Hip Hop Evolution.
Yeah, I saw that. I
Hey,
never knew that.
Hey, Hip Hop Evolution is a dope show.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen it on Netflix, make sure you watch that. It's crazy. You know your history, your roots about
But I
hip-hop.
mean, it's like when they put Scott Storch against Manny Fresh, that was kind of like really. I mean, shout out to Manny Fresh. You know, he put out a lot of classes. He produced a lot of classes with Cash Money. But going up against Scott Storch,
Oh,
yeah, that's like
not gonna happen.
But if you put Scott Storch against Neptunes or just Pharrell, Man, I don't know. I
Hey,
don't know.
who battled Timberland?
It
Scott
was
Storch, right?
no, it was Timberland versus Swiss Beats.
Swizz
There's,
Beats.
there's the
that's
next
who-
generation right there.
Right.
What about if you go
Lil Junior.
Kanye versus Pharrell?
Hold
Yeah,
on.
that's tough.
Oh wait, old Kanye, new Kanye.
Just
You
Con-
like the old Kanye, you like the new Kanye.
But in turn, okay, the way they do it is hit for hit. Hit for hit. That's how that. It's not about generation. It's not about what they're doing now. It's about the battle of the hits that they put out. That's the format that they're going
Well,
against.
they both have hits. That's the thing.
Exactly.
Well,
So
and they
if they were to
were
go
two-
toe to
Kanye
toe,
versus who?
Kanye or
if Kanye versus Pharrell,
I'm gonna take Kanye.
Impact society, like impact wise, because I know they.
no, hit for hit. If they
Oh,
were to go,
music?
if they were to
Music?
battle, hit for hit, 20
Music?
hits versus
old
20
Kanye
hits.
all day.
I,
Old Kanye
yeah, I
all
would
day.
probably
I
go
would take
Kanye too
Kanye.
because
I
I
just
think
I didn't
honestly,
feel I didn't
if-
feel Pharrell shit back in those days. You know what I'm saying? Like he had a
Yeah.
little fucking kind of like little weird kind of vibe to that shit. And it was like kind of like gay, but I'm not. You know, I'm not saying nothing bad about gay shit, but I'm not gay, so it's like
I would
Alright,
probably
well,
go
but I'm gonna
Kanye
take
too on
Kanye,
that sense
Kanye.
too because if I was to go back and want to listen to something, I'd listen to Kanye all
Yeah.
day, especially
Dude.
especially his first two albums.
dude,
like,
Slumville, like
Hey, can we take one more shot?
selfish.
Look,
Yeah.
we got
Slumville.
Max riding for Kanye. We got
Hell-
July riding for Neptunes.
Max, I'm with you. Kanye.
Hey,
Max says,
hey,
"Yay,
I like
catalog
Neptune
is too much."
but
I liked Neptunes on that T.I. album.
I like Neptunes, but when Chad left, they lost my Asian persuasion type of vibe that I was getting from that. You know?
Ah,
All right, what if we talk about today's producers? What if we go
Man,
Mustard?
today's producers all sound the same, bro. No
But
one has
hit
their
for
own
hit,
style.
but who? Okay, but
Okay.
who's
Okay,
killing
so
it right
today in today's music right now, I'd say the super producer is DJ Mustard.
Yes.
Mustard is on everything right now.
now? He is.
So who would Mustard go up against in today's music producers?
I mean, but how do you qualify that? Because like you got like Khaled,
Godzilla.
who is a producer, right?
Cosmo.
But DJ Khaled basically just brings all the people together and says, "I'm the producer." Like he basically
Khaled.
oversees. the
DJ
project.
Khaled
just
is
top
an
to
executive producer. He's like the ideal man. He's like the Puff Daddy.
But hold
Yeah.
on, we're gonna take the
Yeah,
shot real
Another
quick.
shot.
Exactly.
Team.
Hey, whoever's watching
Man.
right now,
Okay.
I need you to
Left
put the
out.
emoji, put a shot or a cheers. We're gonna do it one more time. Alan, where's yours at?
Man, everyone's fucking saying I'm already drunk, but I'm like drinking
You're
water.
not.
Yeah, you know what? Hey, going back to the Neptunes and kind of
Cheers.
me personally, I would have to.
Everybody
I would have to
calling
go
you
with
out
Neptunes.
the whole time, bro.
But Delmer said I look like a buff tiger, so I'm taking that as a benefit, you know, I'm
As a
Carol
benefit.
Baskin.
but I took the tiger out of there because Sabrina got mad. She was like, dude.
All right, let's see this. All right, so
That was our special guest,
who?
Joe
The
Exotic.
Tiger?
Joe Exotic.
Joe Exotic.
Shout out to Les Steezy and Max taking a shot with us.
Hey,
Yeet.
water shots.
Hey, but hey, going back, hey, I'm
That's
gonna go with
vodka.
Neptunes. I'm gonna go with Pharrell, just because I think that he's probably the better producer sound wise. That's just my own opinion. I'm with no
Musically.
disrespect to Ye, because he put out hits. He
Hey.
put out hits, and his catalog is deep. I'm not gonna discredit that at all. But when it comes to the music, because the thing is, when it comes to musicianship, Pharrell created the musicianship from scratch, where Yeezy sampled.
Hey, I respect that.
Who
I respect
is
that.
comment below? Who is better than Yeezy? Who do you think is a better freaking
Better
producer
what?
right now?
Better producer than Yeezy?
Comment. I'm trying to tell them who they think is better, so
Okay.
we can compare.
Cosmo.
What's
Cosmo,
up, Alicia?
Cosmo.
Godzilla.
What's up, Alig?
Cosmo.
Alig,
Dr. Dre
What's up?
all day.
Dr. Dre definitely,
Who
but
else? What's
the
up,
thing is
Jacob?
though, Dr. Dre did a lot of work A lot of Scott Storch did.
Dr. Dre sampled a lot of shit too, though.
He did sample. He did a lot of sampling. He did a lot of drums. But Scott Storch on a lot of those hits, on the Chronic 2001 were co-produced by Scott Storch.
Yeah.
Don't forget that. Yes, Jay Dilla, R.I.P. Dilla. Ninth Wonder is definitely one of my favorite producers.
Yeah.
But to me, musically, there's so many different.
Kyrie.
Mickey Mike said
Oh,
Pilo.
Kyrie. Yeah.
Kyrie.
Pilo's a producer.
Tracks a million.
I think out of all the Bay Area producers, my favorite's gonna be Kyrie and Banks.
Bay Area,
Rock.
Droopy.
Rick Rock.
Hey, Rick Rock's still making beats?
Yeah, he's still making beats.
Hey, E40 just came out with a new song produced by Droopy.
Hey, but why is everyone from the
Go.
Bay rocking DJ Mustard though?
Cause he's everywhere, bro.
Because Mustard is popping, bro. Mustard is popping. Honestly, it's like
He's like the California producer for LA to the Bay. And
hey, shout out to Reese Beats though. Shout out to Reese Beats.
Hold on, yeah.
Shout out to Reese
Beats, man. Reese Beats got some.
Hey, yeah, Reese is dope.
Hey.
He produced for Kehlani. He did All Me with Pilo.
You did CRSB's. You did some songs with them too.
Hey,
Reese Beats
we gotta
is
give
a real
Pilo
one.
that shout too. Pilo's pretty dope too.
Pilo is dope.
Yeah.
JoJo can attest to that.
That's JoJo's favorite artist, right?
But hey, though, like I
back
said,
here playing Xbox.
Tracks a Million and DJ Fresh. You guys remember that battle that they were doing?
DJ Fresh.
Hey,
No, I'm saying
I
the
remember
battles that they
DJ
did.
Fresh from Turntable TV.
Yeah.
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 Man,
Hey, we need to do a scratch sesh with like everyone that just scratches, like all of our peoples that just scratch.
Mickey Mike for sure. B Klepto's coming out of retirement.
yeah.
Cuddy.
He brought out his 06. He dusted
All
off the
vinyl,
dust
bro.
of the 06.
All
Who else we got?
vinyl.
Earwax. Got Les Steezy, Cosmo, Cuddy, EJ. For sure, EJ, he's gonna come out of retirement as well.
I haven't heard EJ scratch in a minute, bro.
I know. It's
Hey, we got to get Traps on one of these, man.
Traps
Hey, we gotta get Traps on.
I'll be watching
Oh,
Traps
yeah.
live. Traps be going
DMC
live
World
with the
Champion.
break.
Hey, tag him right now. Let me go tag him real quick.
DMC World
He
Champion
was watching earlier. I don't know if he's still in the
from
room,
the
but
831.
yeah. Hey, he got. We're not going to talk about. Hey, you know what? Though I was at the DMC US Finals when
When he won
DJ
that?
Pearly won it. Shout out to DJ Pearly. He won the US Finals that year. I think it was 2017. But we know good and dang well Traps really won that. And DMC admitted it. They wrote their letter of apology. They miscounted. They Steve Harvey that.
They Steve Harvey.
They straight Steve Harvey, my boy Traps. But it's all love. It's all love. He still went in and did his thing. Probably one of the dopest turntablists to ever come out of the Monterey Bay.
Yes,
Out of the Bay
Hey,
Area.
Hey, you remember back in the days when we had a battle between him and Cuddy
Yeah.
on the radio
Wait,
station?
what?
There was a battle. There was a battle.
Hey.
Cuddy.
Yeah, we did it live on the radio.
No way.
Yeah, it was Traps
missed
versus Cuddy.
I missed
It was out in PG. It was out in PG.
Yeah.
Hey, Mickey Mike said he's ready. Mickey
Mickey-
Mike said he's ready. Okay, let's do it soon, man. Let's do it.
It was bring the family back. But hey, yeah, that battle was a legit battle. That was a legit
Yeah, I
battle.
missed that one.
Traps definitely won that one though.
Well, for those of you that don't know,
Traps won that one.
Scratchaholics is the OG crew.
Yeah.
Collabo
SX.
is the OG crew. It's more of the business side of things, but Scratchaholics is family, and we represent family. and how
Shout
we
out
do
to
things.
Ramizi. Shout out to B Klepto, Mickey Mike. Who else we missing? Eric, Willie,
1040.
Guillermo.
Hey, shout out to 1040 Easy.
1040.
40 easy. Taxing all the hoes.
Taxing all the hoes. Hey, Alan, you still got the Scratchaholics commercial?
No, I think
37.9 Fuego.
97.9 Fuego
We
blazing
gotta-
hip hop
We gotta play that. We're Wax is like, I like cheese. We gotta play that one.
Oh, shout out to Wax.
What up, Steves? Hey, Steves just jumped in.
Easy.
He said, "Not
Easy
that
quarter.
Steves, though."
Shout out to Steez. He got some new music on the way too, by the way.
Hey, Ace was dropping that fire, man. When out there at Food Corner, I was like, yo, man, that shit's
Oh, Ties. Ties.
Yeah, that Ties video.
Ties
Yeah.
video.
That
is
Ties
crazy.
video was
Yeah.
running #1 on the Thizzler.com for quite a bit.
It ran it up for a little bit.
Yes.
Yeah.
Shout out to my boy A Steez. Make sure you peep him out. Check out his videos. That's on YouTube right now. A-Steez. Peep him
That
out.
neighborhood
New one
life
coming
right
out,
there.
so
Hey,
love.
hey, Nito, weren't you in one of those videos?
Nito's in all of it.
We got a new one coming
Everyone who
out.
comes out of
He was in the Risco video. He was in the Risco.
We put out all the cars, the whips.
Nito's in all the videos, huh?
We got some new stuff coming. New stuff coming for sure. Shout out to Steve's, man. He got some new music.
Hey,
coming.
who remembers back in the day when Stretch was still out here and we was at Urban Rags DJing in the back and you got Belly Rock doing haircuts in the front and we just DJ in the back and everyone's just chilling. That was like straight up olden days.
Urban Rap.
Hey, that was back when they built the little DJ booth for us up there
for
too.
the top, bro. That little
Yeah.
top
Yeah.
little area right there. Hey, Steve, I know you remember that shit, bro.
Where's
Yeah.
Steve's at? Hey,
He
Steve, you
said,
ready to take
he
a
said
shot?
we were the first ones to play him on the radio.
Yep.
Hey, didn't he make a
The Weekend Blaze.
wait, he
The
made a
Weekend
track.
Blaze on 97.9 in Fuego. Blazing hip hop y más.
He made a track. He made a track. Steve's made a track. It wasn't 979. Which was it? It was a new station we were about to have up and coming.
Oh, it was 93.9, which we got
93.9.
denied for that.
Yeah, I remember Steve's made a track.
We tried.
We put the whole proposal up and everything.
And you still who got that song? He did. That's
I know
right.
who-
He did make a
Who
little.
does that? I remember
don't know.
Steve did that.
I
track.
probably
That-
got it
that-
somewhere. I still have computers that I pulled out of my dad's garage from back in the days that got
Man, you got
tons of
hard
stuff on it. I
Hey,
got
today I
hard
played some
drive.
God. I play God Squad music today, bro.
I know. I heard it.
Oh
I was on.
oh my
I was
God.
in the kitchen cooking breakfast this morning, listening to your mix.
Yeah.
Hey, today I found all the Tycoon Network mixtapes today.
Hey, I found your first
Oh.
couple, and then the one you did with Wesley.
The
The first
Gumbo.
one.
Wesley, shout out to Wesley.
Yeah, the gumbo
What's
mix.
his DJ name? What's his DJ name?
DJ
Who is he? Who is he?
he?
He's out there in the mountains right now, you know, in the wilderness,
He
probably
he,
hunting some boar
Hunting
for tomorrow's
something.
dinner.
he snatched his name from our that Skits Click track we did.
Skits Click
Who
track.
is he?
Yep.
Who is I come through stupid dumb hype. Who is he?
Hey,
Not the Wild Village.
KO was on that song. KO did that, right?
Belly Rock.
Hey, you remember that the song you and Wild Bill did? Boom,
Go
chicka,
Orangutan?
rock, chicka, boom. What was that called?
Go orangutan.
Orangutan.
Yeah, that's right.
what it was.
I just came across this video
Boom,
earlier with the kids.
A rock, chicka boom.
You know that
Yeah.
that part? That's like
Yeah.
that's an actual like kids song.
Yeah, no, I know. I said a boom, chicka boom. I said
Yeah.
a boom.
I just came across that video today. with the
Copyright.
kids.
Yeah, that's an old
Old dude.
old Raffy song. Remember Raffy? The baby beluga in the deep blue sea. Remember that? Yeah,
Tell us about it, Mo. Tell us about that. Yeah,
Man, I'm old, bro. I'm old. Only people 30 and up know about Raffy. These kids nowadays don't know about good children's music. They got kids bop now,
they
know.
got
where they just take popular music and put kids singing it, not knowing what they're singing about. We used to sing about baby blue whales and apples and bananas. Nowadays, these kids over there about singing, twerking their asses and doing TikToks.
It's a new day
Hey,
we live in.
did you guys know? Do you guys know China owns TikTok? Like the government.
They probably racking
China.
in. They are racking in money right now. They're spying
Hey,
on
speaking of-
everybody
hey, wait,
that's
wait,
doing
wait.
a TikTok right
Speaking
now.
of TikTok, I heard that TikTok is like an app that just like looks. It's not a legitimate app. Have you guys heard about that?
It's all data.
It's
bro.
legit because everybody's on it.
Everyone's on it, but
Everyone's on it.
it reads everything like it tries to read everything about you like in your phone.
That could be any app. That could be Facebook.
But that's what it
that
was.
could be
I
Instagram.
seen it on
Hey,
Twitter.
Facebook does the same shit too. Yeah.
Hold on. I'm
But at
pretty
least
sure
Facebook's in
everybody's
fucking
tripped out.
California.
Everybody's tripped out when they go and view something on Google. They could be looking up anything. And next thing you know, you get a Facebook ad of the same thing that you were thinking of. I know that happened to you. You could be thinking about, I'm going to buy me some red shoes. And next thing you know, you get Facebook ads. Here comes red shoes. What the hell? That's crazy, bro. I mean, I'm telling you, technology nowadays, you never know. I'm not trying to sound like no conspirator or, conspiracy dude or anything like that. But, man, I'm telling you, stay woke. Stay woke.
On another note, you ready for another shot? Justice.
Yay.
Let's run up another shot.
Man.
I'm with it.
And who's on right now? So everybody that's on right now, you gotta take a shot.
Let's get shots
Hey,
out.
Alan
in the
Aquino's
motion.
online. What's up, Kino? What's up, man?
Hey man, hey, Alan
in the
Aquino's
emoji.
drawing's been
Put in the
legit as
emoji
hell
shot
right now.
fast.
I've been seeing his little drawings I've been doing. Man, that stuff is quality.
I've been waiting to do a collaboration track with Kino for a minute.
Hey, Kino still bust flows too, probably.
Kino got bars, bro. Don't sleep on Kino.
Hey, I know I know they're supposed to come out with a new what is it? The other side.
Yo,
Oh no, what's up
Kino,
with that?
you need some beats, bro. Holla at me. I got beats. Noxzilla got beats. Holla at us, bro. We got music
Hey.
for days we've been working on, man.
I'm not gonna lie, dude. When what was that back in the day? Like 05, 04, Kino came out with that little EP that they did. I forgot what it was called.
The other side.
Yeah, was it the other side? Man,
The
that
other
thing was slapping, bro. Like 05, 06, I think. Was it what it was? That shit was tight.
Yeah,
I
that
was
was when he was
that.
working with that producer from what was it, North Carolina?
Man.
We're gonna take another shot. Shout out to everybody that's watching live right
Yeah.
now on our podcast.
Lot of water,
This
yeah.
is 360.
Chop
Chop
Podcast. Yeah. Whew.
All right, where we
Yeah.
at? Where we at?
That one hurt.
We're about an hour and a half into this.
Yeah, that's
We
pretty
got
long.
about 3 minutes. Let's keep it at an hour 30.
we're,
Oh, got
what
the
we
water
covered so
chaser.
far?
Wait, how long are we going for right now?
Dude, I mean, at this point, it seems like we're about to go 2 hours.
2 hours strong.
We got more questions out there. Ladies and gentlemen, if you got any questions, drop them in the comments right now. For those who follow me on my Facebook, make sure you follow the 360 Chop Shop Podcast Facebook and the Instagram. Make sure you tune in live every single Sunday night. We're going to be here as long as we're on quarantine, and even further after that, we're going to keep this thing rolling. We want to hear from y'all. So if y'all want any questions, y'all want to hear, you can ask DJ. You know anything? You can ask me anything. Noxzilla, anything. You want some vape dropped off to you? Holla, my boy Alan. We here. We are here, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah,
And
hey,
y'all here with us. Thank y'all so much for tuning in, y'all.
I got the next business proposal for you.
Okay.
Ooh.
DJ quarantine parties
Yeah,
Last DJ.
live
I'm
with
down.
DJ Cosmo, DJ Nito.
We will DJ
Live
your
in the
party.
mix.
We will
DJ
host
party.
Zoom parties. Ladies and gentlemen, you heard it here first. We will host Zoom parties for everybody to join in. So if you guys want a DJ, the dopest DJs of the 831, that is, holla at us. We will get down for a quarantine party as long as we're on quarantine. Because right now, ladies and gentlemen, let's just let reality sink in. Right now, the way things are going, it's getting better, but it's not getting any better anytime soon. Let's just be
Hey,
real.
From what
I'm
I
just
heard,
being
we're about to
real.
be doing this till November.
If it goes down, we got to get used to this type of lifestyle, this digital connection while we have it. You know,
It's
again,
crazy.
I'm not trying to spring up negative. I'm just keeping it real. The way things are going right now, it's not going to get any better anytime soon. We could expect and we can hope, but right now we got to live for what we have right now, and we got to connect every way that we can right now. You know, everybody is like, the entire world is shut down. People can't go to Disneyland right now who plan to go to Disneyland. They can't go. Everybody that bought Cali Roots tickets, you can't go to Cali Roots in May. It's canceled. And they moved it to October, but they may postpone it again. Hopefully it's going to be done. I stand in firm and believe that this thing's going to be done soon. I hope so. But
Hey,
let
for real,
reality seek in.
I need baseball, bro.
We need sports, period, bro. It's not just baseball. I mean, your kids need, your son needs baseball. Definitely.
I
your
need it
son needs baseball.
myself. I
You
need it
need baseball.
myself.
Hey, the world needs sports right now. The Lakers were about to win the chip this year. You know what I'm saying? We had the squad to do it. All you Laker haters could say whatever you want to say. The Lakers were going to win the chip this year.
Do you think so?
They were going to win the chip this year.
Dude, the Warriors about to get LaMelo Ball too.
No.
You think
The
so?
Warriors got a long way to go. The Warriors got a long way to go. They had their run.
I don't know if they got a long way to go, but they just were dealing with a lot of injuries this year.
They were.
You know, I mean,
Viewers, how y'all feel about that?
Hey,
Is the Warriors going to be a contender next year?
you know what? I hope the Warriors will be contenders next year. Honestly, it would be great to see the Lakers and the Warriors in next year's Western Conference Finals. I ain't gonna lie.
I love it.
yeah,
A
would be
full-on squad, healthy Warriors.
yeah.
But they are rebuilding. They're rebuilding. Now, right now, we're at that time of the year what normally if sports would still be active would be that downtime between when basketball season is coming to an end and when football season is starting.
No, but
And baseball season, baseball is all you had. Baseball is the only sport. We're at that time of the year where it's almost at that, where we didn't really have the sports. For those who watch football are just gearing towards football season. And those who watch basketball are like, damn, their basketball season is ending. And they have baseball. But we don't have football. I'm more of a football fan than I am a baseball fan. And we don't have football. And it sucks because we don't have fantasy football. We don't have the trash talking. We don't have right now. As of right now, we know that the NFL draft has been postponed until further notice. And I'm not gonna say, hey, this is the Raiders' year. They're moving to Vegas, but I'm a diehard Raider fan. And I'm gonna let you know right now that yes, the Raiders had a promising year this year, but we don't know.
How promising?
Gives me more of a reason to go to Vegas now.
I just talked to my
I
talked to my mom and my nephew earlier, and they told me that Vegas lit up the new stadium.
Yeah,
That's pretty legit.
And it's lit. It's gonna be, I'll tell you, there's gonna be so much money. People are all the Raider haters on the Niner fans. Hey, shout out to the Niner fans. Because you guys been riding for the Niners. I'm talking down on the Niners at all. The Niner fans will be quick to talk down on the Raiders. But you know what? As a true fan of the game, I respect the Niners and the Niner fans. And that's coming from a diehard Raider fan. Because y'all made it all the way to the Super Bowl and blew it. And blew it. And see, y'all talk about, hey, the Raiders haven't been in the Super Bowl since 2002, and they blew it. They blew it hard. Oh, look at that. That's the Raider Stadium right there. Woo, hey, that looks legit. Ain't no stadium look like that, bro.
Hey, but they got Allegiant on there, man. I never had no fucking cancel flights unless I was flying on Allegiant.
Hey, who took that video? They supposed to be in shelter in place, bro.
Said the Death Star is lit.
You know what though? I really hope the Niners come through next year. Honestly, I hope the Niners really do live up to the hype because the Niners did put in work this year, or the last year. They put in work. They deserve everything that they got. But you went up against Kansas City and Patrick Mahomes, and they just shut y'all down. But hey,
say it
so
like that. Did you say it like? Shut y'all down.
Mahomes is legit, bro.
Mahomes, hey, you can't. Hey, Mahomes is the man, bro. It's like I'm a fan of the game more than I'm a fan of the Raiders, and I'm a diehard Raider fan. So that means I'm a diehard fan of the game.
The key
that video?
The key to stopping him is stopping him in the second quarter. If you could do that, then he's done.
We stopped him in the second quarter. But tell me how he had the lowest QBR of any Super Bowl freaking quarterback to ever play.
That's on mistakes.
That's our mistake. That's 49er mistake.
I blew a 20-point lead.
Yeah.
In half.
That's
you better
right.
Stop, Mo. You better stop, Mo.
That's
Shout
right.
out to Les Steezy. Shout out to Les
Right.
Steezy. He said Niner gang.
Hey, We don't
Hey, I
have
got one.
sports.
I
We
finally
can
got
still
one.
talk. We can talk about the past. We can talk about last season. But until this whole quarantine thing is in and we get sports back in, it sucks. It doesn't sound the same. We don't have nothing to look forward to. We don't, and it sucks. So
You can look forward to hearing us on 360 Chop Shop.
yeah.
That's what you look forward to.
Let's just hope this quarantine thing comes to an end real quick. I'm telling you that team got me going
For real, because we like a quarter away from killing this bottle right now.
Man.
In that saying right now, we need to get another shot going.
On another note, though, I read today that drinking alcohol kills the germs of COVID.
Hey, Alan, I seen your post today. By the way,
Which one?
drinking by yourself made it okay by quarantine, by COVID-19. Drinking by yourself at home by yourself made it okay. I seen it.
COVID-19 made
The coronavirus.
okay by yourself. Drinking by yourself.
Thank you,
Drink by
coronavirus.
yourself at home. I seen that today. I was like, you know what? It's true. It's right. That's what happened. It's okay to drink by yourself.
That's like that Jaquan song. Remember the intro of the Jaquan Tipsy?
Teen drinking.
Teen drinking.
It's very bad.
It's very bad.
But I got a fake ID though.
I want to give a shout out. I want to give a shout out to my customers, my old family right here. It's called the Where Did You Vape Today fam, based out of Salinas. I just found this right now, and it's kind of like a little hidden gem that it's kind of rare and all that. Check it out.
How about let's shout out some new music.
Let's shout out our peoples. Let's shout out our peoples that's been on the stream, that's been fucking with us all day.
All right, go ahead.
So we got, let's see who we got.
Mickey
We got
Mike.
Mickey Mike's been watching. Les Steezy's been watching. Who else we got? Shout out to Christy, Ryan Reyes, Keno, Mark Bonifacio, Max, DJ Toto.
DJ Toto. Free Toto.
Free Toto.
Hey, shout out to Mickey
Free
Mike,
everybody from this coronavirus.
man. For real. Shout out to Mickey Mike, man. I looked up to you when I was a little young buckaroo.
Oh my God.
Try to be as good as you when I was a young buck.
Hey, we got the video still on. We got the
one of the
video
hardest
still on
DJs
YouTube.
too.
On YouTube in 2008 when we DJ'd on the beach on 4th of July.
Yes.
There's a scratch video on there where
Yes.
DJ Nito was calling out Mickey Mike back in 2008.
That was my birthday, bruh. That was my birthday,
Yeah.
May 6th.
Friendly
That wasn't July
competitive.
4th.
It was July 4th. It was on the beach the last year that Monterey Bay put fireworks on the beach. Remember, we blocked it off. We had the generator and we was DJing.
Hey,
for
that was the
entire-
wildest party ever.
Yeah.
That was great.
And there was
man.
a video on YouTube.
Ever.
It's documented that DJ Nito called out Mickey Mike all the way back in
I
2008.
feel
So
like one of these days is gonna happen.
It's
It's,
the-
a friendly competitive sport for us.
it's a battle that's long overdue.
So I'm ready.
Mike, are you ready, bruh?
He said he remembers. Let's do it.
Mike, are you ready, bro?
Win or
Let's
lose.
go.
If
Let's
I win,
let's
I
film
win.
this.
If I
on
lose,
here.
I lose. But at the end of the day, it's all love and respect because Mike's one of the OGs that got me into the game. So it's all love.
I'm trying to find
Yeah.
that picture of that.
Hey, we gotta find that video.
It's Scratchaholics. It's like
No, it's on my page. Go look up DJ Nito.
Look at this picture right here.
You gotta look up like Scratchaholics or something.
Yeah, I got Brian.
Oh
we got,
wow, he brought out the prom. No,
we
that's
got
Winter Ball.
Moses. Look at Moses right here chilling in the little cut, though.
Hey, I had the swag though, bro. I had my
Hey,
dad's
Mo,
hat.
did you ever have braids?
I did have braids.
I gotta see a picture, bro.
I
Like,
did
can't-
have braids.
I can't picture you with hair. Like
Bro,
it's hard to
look,
see.
I had this
Picture me with
haircut.
hair.
I know EJ had braids. I've seen EJ with
EJ.
braids plenty. Of
I had braids maybe like twice in my life. But
EJ
now
had braids a lot.
now
like
that
a
I'm
lot.
now that I'm older, now that I'm a lot older, I don't grow hair in certain areas.
Hey,
so.
when I was younger, I'd go to EJ's house and I'd get super turned and sleep on his floor.
What?
Hey, Mickey Mike said he's always ready for the battle. He's always ready for the battle.
All right, Mike, let's do it. Even though you're gonna kill me, but it's cool. It's a fairly competitive sport. I'll do it.
Hey, you know who I wonder who got it is Ben Suchia.
I wonder what the fuck
B-Dub.
man.
Shout out to
DJ
B-Dub.
That fool had mad scratch flavored, bro. Like
Hey,
when
he
was
had
rocking
mad
it-
skills, period, from both
Yeah.
sides. He was like the next DJ Craze.
Yeah, like
he
when
just-
he came out and just like was like, yo, this is what I got. And I was just like,
Hey, you know the funniest story behind that? We're chilling
tell us about
up
it.
in my house, right on Seville Way in San Jose.
Yeah.
And this fool was like, man, I want to DJ or whatever. Like, cause he just got back home. He was like out in like a boarding school or something. This is after high school, and he's just getting back home. And so we're chilling in the garage and we're shrooming. And then this fool's over on the turntables, like doing like just messing around. Like we're just chilling out, like smoking or something while he's back there on the turntables. And he's just like, just hear him back there doing like Transformers or whatever, just moving the record. And the next thing you know, he goes, I got it. He's
I
like,
gotta give a shout out to
figured
my
this
wifey
out.
Abrina.
what? Hey, but for real though, like
Mad on the
after,
comments right now.
after like it literally took him being on shrooms that this fool was like, I got it. Because he was back there and he's
Hey,
like,
sometimes it takes like for you to lock yourself in by yourself to to get better. You know what I mean? Like for me, that's what it took for me. Like I had to separate myself and lock myself in my room,
On shrooms.
not on shrooms, but
yeah.
that's how I got to where where I needed to be on the next level. Learning from EJ, from Mickey Mike, from B Klepto, from Ramizi, from Alias, from everybody, all the OGs that put me on game. I put everyone, in my brain. I'm like, all right, this is what they know, this is what they do, and it brought me to where I need to be. So shout out to y'all, man. For
Hey,
sure.
hey,
Shout
man.
out to you.
Biggest compliment I've heard in a minute because you a beast. And
You be killing
Hey,
it.
but if it wasn't for any of y'all, like Mo used to pick me up every Sunday to go to the radio station.
To which radio station? 97.9 in Fuego. Blazing
Blazing
hip-hop
hip-hop.
Emas.
And
On
he'd
the
be like,
weekend
"Hey,
blaze."
I'm about to pick you up. You ready? You have an hour show to DJ for. I'm like, I'm ready.
I would get off work. In Carmel and pick you up, and we would drive on the Highway 68. It would be at 140.
And we would get to Salinas so fast.
Yeah.
Like so fast.
Highway 68 is a 2-lane highway from Monterey to Salinas, and we
Was
would
that-
just zoom that road, bro. Right after
Was
work.
that in the Corolla or the brick?
That was in the Corolla.
Yeah, in the Corolla. And
In
he
the
would show me
Corolla.
on his beats he made on Fruity Loops. Like, look at the new beat I made.
While I was at work, right before I picked them up, like, hey, I made this beat at work.
And then we would use
You
it
know,
as
we
a
used to
talk
play
intro.
those tracks on the radio. That was hilarious.
Yeah.
Man, I still have all the pictures from the station. It was crazy. But shout out to y'all, man.
Shout out to 97.9 in Fuego.
Blazing
Hey,
hip hop E.
Max
Hey,
is saying
man.
we gotta reopen the fin after quarantine.
hey, I want to give. I'm
He's
gonna
saying somebody's
I'm
he's getting those texts from people. I don't know who's texting him that,
RIP.
but he was like,
Yeah.
anyone get those texts? We gotta reopen the fin after quarantine.
For real, we got to reopen the Bluefin, man. Hey, shout out to the Bluefin. Anybody that's watching right now that ever partied at the Bluefin, bruh,
You know we had that on lock.
you know we had
We
the
had
Bluefin
that
popping.
place popping from left to right, from up to down to from everywhere around all
If
around.
you was at the Bluefin, give me a 100 right now. Give me a 100 emoji on the comments right now.
That
If you
100,
ever,
bro.
And we can't forget
partied
that's
at
where
the
Victory
Bluefin.
One started.
Hey, that's what. First it was Planet Gemini. And then Planet Gemini moved. And
Hey,
then,
do you guys remember when I couldn't even get into the club, and they were like, he can't get in, but he can sell his CDs at the front if he.
hey, he cashed out.
That was at the
bro.
Angelina concert, bro. Wasn't that the Angelina concert we did?
I can't remember. It was like all the events that you guys did, and I wasn't even 21 yet. And like he's too young to be into the club, but
He
he
was
can
not even
sell his.
18.
I was
Yeah,
like 17,
like
18. I don't know. I was young, but they were like, all right, you can't get into the club, but if you want to sell your CDs, you can right at the front. I made so much money. It was crazy. It was dope. It was dope, though.
You got your name out there too, bro. That shit.
Yeah,
helps a
just
lot.
selling CDs. Like I couldn't get into the club, but I'll be right in front of the club selling mixtapes. So whatever. It worked out in the
Yeah,
long
we used to
run.
make shit work. When I first got on the radio, when we first got on the radio, I was hosting Planet Gemini when I was only fucking 19.
Hey, Anthony Lane, shout out to Anthony Lane. But
Anthony,
yeah,
Frankie,
yeah,
what's
yeah.
going
for
on?
real,
bro?
Yeah, the Lane
he
brothers.
gave me my first shot. I ain't gonna say what age, but
Anthony,
he gave my
Frankie,
first shot.
thank you,
At a
man.
club.
I remember the bartender because I was like 19. I'm like going to the bar, like I'll be over, if I had
You
internet,
trying to pop at the bartender?
I'll
That's
be
what
over
you
here.
trying to do.
I'd be over there with my little phone, be like, hey, what's up? And I talk to the bartender, be like, hey, hook me up with that Jesus juice. They'd be like, what the?
Yeah, that Jesus
Oh,
juice.
You know about that Jesus juice?
Underneath of the Jesus, yeah, I remember that
I'm too
drink.
young for that.
That
I don't
shit
even
was
know what that
fire.
is.
Is that Rob? That was Rob. Rob the bartender.
was
Rob.
fire,
Shout out
bro.
to Rob the bartender. at the
That's
Planet
right.
Gemini
Wait,
back in
what
the
is
day.
Jesus juice? I've never
Fire.
heard of it.
Bruh, it was like Alizé,
Oh, no.
it was Red Passion, Alizé, Hennessy, and like a whole bunch of other alcohol.
Like,
But
I think they had Red Bull in it.
Got
I
it?
think-
yeah,
I
there
think
was
it
Red
had
Bull
Red
in it.
Bull.
Is that before Incredible Hulk? Is that?
Yeah.
It was before Incredible Hulk because Hypnotic wasn't even out yet when it was drinking Jesus juice, bro.
But these guys were on
Jesus
that God Squad shit. So it was like, yo, you make a drink for us when we go out there. I was like, let me get some of that. You know what I'm saying?
What is Jesus juice? I've never
Jesus
heard
juice
of
is
that.
fire, bro.
That is something new I've never heard of. Okay.
Well,
All
no,
right.
what's the other one? They had the other one, the Hulk. The other drink he used to make. It was Jesus juice, and it was like
The pink poodle.
the pink poodle.
Yeah, the pink poodle.
The only pink poodle I know is a strip club in San Jose.
Shout out to the strip club in San Jose. Shout out to the strip club in San Jose. When I was 17, I was out there all day.
Shout out to the pink poodle. I had a few lap dances over there.
I've never been to the Pink Pool.
He gonna lie to the
I've been
gram.
outside.
But it's cool. But
I
we
remember
got a
picking
few
up my
lap
brother.
dances over there.
I only went there to eat breakfast.
You went there for
They serve
breakfast?
food. They serve
What was
food.
you? What'd you order for breakfast at the Pink Poodle, bro?
Pancakes and eggs. They serve food. But that's the only way you can get in there when you under 18.
Order breakfast at the Pink Poodle.
They got food.
So did they serve you those pancakes and eggs? Were they fried or fertilized? What were they?
Fried all day. It was like, and it was regular clothes. They were wearing clothes.
And we had a good podcast, man. We ran it through for a good time.
Yeah, yeah.
It's supposed to be an hour, but we gonna keep going till what? Till about 10. We started.
Hey,
at 8.
Might as
we had
well.
an hour and 45 minutes, hour and 50 minutes actually. We're gonna round up.
We might as well. Might as well finish off the hour.
Yeah.
All right, let's
round
end
it
it.
All
up
right,
till
so we
about
got 10 minutes left. What are we gonna bring out to the table? What are we gonna bring out
Let's
to
do
the
this
table?
little outro then. We're gonna save that little video with the racial tension. We can save that for next week. If y'all want to see
Yeah,
a
we'll
little
see
sneak
that
peek
next
of it, I'm gonna post a little sneak peek right now, just so that we can be like, yo, let's talk about this. Let's talk about this next time. But
Okay.
let's and then we can talk about it next time, and then we can do
We
like
got
a
any
little
special,
outro. You know what I'm saying?
appearances next week? We have anybody coming in? Mo Man, right?
I don't know if
Yeah,
Mo's gonna
we're
be
good.
on next week, but
Yeah,
we
we're gonna
have
get
people
him
in
on the
line
next
already,
one.
that's already ready to go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think just at the time we set it up, everybody didn't really realize we had like Easter come in, and so he's just chilling with the fam. Where that at?
Hold on, I'm waiting. Hold on 1 second. It's gonna be on that new shit on that other.
So next week we're gonna talk about this. A lot of different issues right now with shelter in place and quarantine. A lot of racial tension is going on, towards Asians because our president wanted to announce it as a Chinese virus. But we're all struggling. But there's a lot of things that we go through right now. But y'all peep this video out. Peep this video out.
Keep it out.
We
Here.
we want y'all to know basically what y'all think about it, and then we can talk about it later on. Leave it in the comments right now, or save it and hit us up about it on a DM or whatever, and then we can talk about it. All right, let's go. Y'all got audio?
No. You got to click that little box at the bottom when you share it. You got to stop your screen share, bro.
So basically, what's happened is a video. This is at a Walmart, and a Caucasian gentleman is going to discriminate and yell out racial slurs towards this Asian gentleman while he's just in the check stand and talking about, this your fault, blah blah blah. It's your people that brought this here, just because he's Asian, he may not even been Chinese. He was just Asian. So he was racial profile, towards this gentleman, in the same way like in 9/11, when 9/11 happened, anybody that was considered to be Arab or Middle Eastern was then categorized as being a terrorist. So in the same way, so they're blaming these people, just because of their ethnicity.
You're doing not like just somebody applying a bullet back.
What if I die? What are you going to do?
I'll take you inside. You put it back.
What's the deal? That way! Hey, get out!
Nobody touched you.
You're not allowed to buy the formula, and that's it. Out. Sorry, I'm out.
Come.
Out.
Come outside.
Outside. Out.
I'm sorry, guys.
So I seen that video earlier. Today when you it is definitely racist, but it made me laugh because homeboy really flexed on him. Like, what?
He
You gonna
did.
talk
He
all this
did.
mess, but I'm right here. What you gonna do? And then he ran off.
And he ran
Hey,
off.
supposedly though, Chris, he commented on it and he said what was happening was that
They wanted to get
the customers were
formula.
going in and buying formula, right? And that was like not their first time going in to buy formula, right?
Yeah, they
But
kept coming back.
just the interaction that happened, and there's a lot of things going on. I seen like a video of some dude in Salinas over there by Buffalo Wild Wings holding a sign saying something about like this is because of the Chinese, this is because of you Chinese people, There's
That's
shit like
so
that's
racist.
going on that's fucking wild, bro. It's
Yeah.
just like,
Fucked up. Because it's not even based on just Chinese people. Like it came from there, but don't blame it on everyone that's Chinese or from China. You know what I mean? That's
Straight
fucked up.
But
but we want to know. We want to know though what everyone else thinks about that shit. What do y'all think about that shit? Like straight up, like you can leave us an anonymous tip on our DMs or whatnot, and then say it how you want to say it. We bust it out on here. Let us know what you think about that.
It's crazy though, man. It's just the world we live in, and it's just crazy like how the media could just stir up so many different controversies and cause people to just like really, have that way of thinking towards people.
That's real,
and
man.
It's just ignorant.
Because people
It's
are
very
racist,
ignorant.
yo.
Dude, the media is controlling the narrative of the whole world right now, and it's fucking ridiculous.
Who's that? D-Lo in the back? D-Lo.
Pilo, little Pilo, homie.
D-Lo. Yeah, we can talk about that though. We'll talk
On the
about
next episode.
on the next episode. So we got a lot of stuff we got to talk about. A lot of things going on. But right now, we just want to thank you guys so much. Everybody that's been tuning in.
Clap. Thank you for
Thank you
tuning
guys
in.
so much.
Thank you,
This
thank
has
you,
been
thank
the
you, thank you.
360 Chop Shot podcast.
Hey,
Sunday night, every night at 8. Ladies and gentlemen, tune in. Make sure you share. Make sure you like. Hit us up on Instagram, the 360 Chop Shot podcast at the 360 Chop Shot. Make sure you follow
us
that.
on
Thanks for
Instagram.
tuning in.
Thank you. We appreciate y'all.
And we out,
Appreciate
y'all.
And we out, y'all.
Peace.
Thank y'all so much. Good night, y'all. Peace.
Now we're good.
We clear.
Take the last shot.